Good evening. Grab your tea, coffee, water, matcha, I don't know what else, and just let's talk about this whole analog trend that's going on right now, mostly on TikTok, I think, even though I see it a lot on YouTube right now. So, first of all, the definition of the trend is all about what, like, we are not owning anything anymore and we should buy the rights of everything. I've seen that a lot. I don't even know what it means, to be honest. But a lot of people are criticizing the fact that we don't own the music that we listen to because we're using Spotify. We are not owning the movies because we are using Netflix and on and on and on and on. And there's this big trend of like owning everything. And it's really linked to this new trend of like being offline. I don't know if you remember about that, but in 2025 there was this big trend too about the no phone summer, and I think it's really linked right now. So this whole like offline trend is all about like not being on social media, but you're talking about it on social media. So I don't know how it works, to be honest. It doesn't make any sense in my mind. But like, let's get back to the analog trend. So you need to own everything. But the real definition of analog is not about that at all. I will just put it here because I always forget what it means. But like, I know what it means, but it's hard to explain in my mind. It means that I don't know what is the link, to be honest. I don't know who. Why? Just why? Why did we use analog for this trend even though it's not really linked? Maybe there's a link somewhere. Maybe not in English. I really don't know where it comes from. So yeah. So this is like a call to a more simple life. You remember how it was in like the 2000 when we were still little? We were using our DS, MP3, chill. All of those like CD players. I don't know if you remember those. It looked like a little laptop, and you could watch a movie on it. And it was just to watch movies. I will put a picture because I don't know what it's called. And it was so nice. I really loved those little things when I was a kid. So yeah, it's like a call to this more simple life and why and like not having everything on your phone. So you're trying to less be on your phone by buying stuff to make you not use your phone. Because if you have a CD player, you don't need Spotify, so you don't need your phone. DVD, boom, no Netflix. Digital camera, boom, you don't need your phone. So you always need something else to overcome the need of using your phone. And then I think is the problem. Boom, it's equal to overconsumption again. So we're all trying to have a more simple life by buying stuff. And again, we all know why we buy stuff because in our little mind, we think that if we own this specific thing, that it will solve a problem in our life. So I'm buying this lipstick because if I have dry lips, I will have pink lips. People will want to kiss me. I will have a boyfriend. It's a really stupid way of thinking, but it's an easy example so that you can understand what I mean. It's like pretty used in your ads and everything. And so, in the end, you're just over consuming again because you're buying stuff to keep you from using your phone. So, it's just another trend, to be honest. But one thing that I really like about it is this whole aesthetic that comes with it. This whole like 2000 Y2K. And it's a little bit linked to the cyberpunk, cybercore aesthetic. I don't know if you know about it. I really love it. To be honest, I really, really, really love it. This little analog trend, I've been doing it for years without even knowing it because just I like to own stuff, to be honest. I really like to use my Nintendo DS still. I still use my iPod Touch. I don't know if you remember those. It's like little. I'll put it here. They're super cute and they're like really trendy right now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Apple stopped making those, but they're like really cute. I agree. And yeah, a big thing of this trend is the whole aesthetic that comes with it. So, and I kind of linked it when I was drinking my coffee like 1 hour ago when I was prepping the video to you know how you're looking for comfort in recession times. It's always like that during recession times. You're always looking for comfort in something. And I guess the 2000 were like really happy and glorious for most of us. Even though there was a big recession between 2007 and 2009, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, 2007 and 2009. And so we're just in we're just looking for that comfort again of like happy times, the times before the COVID-19, even though technically we're not in recession right now. And I think I read an article some time ago about the fact that for 2026 researchers think that we will have a growth again. So I guess it will go away with that recession problem. And let's talk a little bit more about this new offline trend. Because I just have a little problem with it. I really love the offline trend, but it doesn't make any sense to me how you're like showing me how you're using your little flip phone on TikTok. You're using your iPhone like 36 to film that little TikTok. And you're being there like, yeah, I'm so healthy now because I use that flip phone. No, you're just calling me, you're just asking me to buy it. It's just a trap. Again, to buy something that I don't need. I already have a phone and can do every other thing that you're trying to sell to me. So I don't understand. So this is a problem too. And now let's talk about it as a fashion trend. Because as a fashion, it's really nice. I would say that the analog trend has been back for a little while now. I think you all remember how it was so trendy to have wires headphones. The Apple one, the white ones. I would put a picture. This one. It was super trendy with your little outfit to have it. This or the it's silver. It's silver and blue. It's really cute too. I think it's Panasonic or maybe Sony made it. I don't remember. Uh, Same. Super popular for some type of reason. And I would say that I'm a bit of a victim of that trend because I'm living in China, and in China they really love the analog trend. Yeah, so they don't call the analog trend. They don't have it. Like it's really popular. Everyone likes it here, but they don't have it like we do right now on Western media. I don't know. In China, it's like all around China. A lot of people still use flip phones. I see a lot of flip phones that have everything that you actually need to live in China, like WeChat, Zhifubao, Taobao, all of those apps that you actually need to live here. There's like a big, big, big market for those. Same like digital cameras, I like. really popular. All of the little, like the iPod Touch. I forgot how those are called. I will put a picture. Those. They're like super popular. I always see it on my Taobao and I'm always like, it's cute. But why should I buy it? Have Spotify. It doesn't make any sense. Again. But anyways. And now, last part of the video. How to participate in this trend without overconsumption. So the easy answer is, if you want to participate in this whole offline trend, is to just use your phone in dumb mode. So for that you have a lot of apps, but all of them you have to pay for it. So I just think it's a bit stupid, to be honest. It's just my point of view. I think on some phones you can put your phone on dumb mode, so please check that first before buying an app. I'm buying I'm drinking jasmine tea. And yeah, so first step would be to get rid of your phone. And for that is to please, please practice your hobbies. I think it's the best way to just overcome the thing and to overcome most trends right now is to actually make more time for your hobbies. Stop thinking about your AliExpress card, your Taobao card, your Amazon card. I don't know what else you can have. But like most of the stuff that you buy now, you don't actually need it. Just understand that. It's just your brain making you think that this thing will change your life when it will not. It will not work. There's no way. Second thing, if you want to buy an iPod Touch, an Nintendo DS, any of those, please check what you have at home. Please. I'm pretty sure you have one somewhere. That's why I'm saying this, because I know that you have it somewhere in your home. Maybe go to your parents' home and you will find it. So please, stop buying stuff that you already have. It's not that hard. Another option, Vinted. Vinted is a good option, I guess. So you're not buying new stuff. You're not consuming new goods in that way. And finally, this is more of like a little tip on how to not follow another trend. The easy way is to just focus on something else. You don't need that Kindle. You have books at home that you never read. I know that your to be read list is like long. I know you already have half of them. Stop. Stop. You don't need a Kindle. But I would say that the Kindle is like actually really nice if you're like traveling a lot like I do. If you're like living on the other side of the world without all of your books, it's a really good choice. Plus, you have a lot of free books. So, in the end, you will win. But that's my only advice. The only thing that, okay, I agree. This and the iPod Touch, any MP3, MP4, big fan, to be honest, because Spotify is expensive. About Netflix, we all know that there's a website on the internet where you can get those for free. Your library, most libraries, they have a DVD section. Do you need another CD? Yes, I do agree on that. I do really agree on that. I think it's really nice to have CDs. You always have a big collection and you make it bigger and bigger throughout your life. I really love something is that my mom was like she bought a lot of DVDs and CDs in her life. So now I have a big collection of them. And I would say that it's a really good idea, to be honest. But that's all for today. That's what I think about the analog trend. I think it's clear. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope that you liked our time together, and please subscribe and like because I'm trying to grow my YouTube channel because I have time. And it was one of my 2026 resolution, to be honest. So yeah, thank you for watching. Have a good day, good night, good life. See you next time. Bye bye.